So I went to Whole Foods and got my 100% cash back remedy. I wanted the high protein one. There was different kinds. This is 12 grams. I think the chocolate, which they didn't have, was 16 grams. So I'm going to have this right now. And this has matcha, almond protein fiber, almonds, spirulina, turmeric, prebiotics, and protein. So let me try this. And oh God, I'm doing this live. All right, here we go. It's thick. I don't really taste the matcha. That's the issue with matcha, is that it's a mild flavor if you don't put a lot in there. But it's definitely thick, and I definitely taste. So as you can see, I'm almost done drinking this. Very thick. That's what I wanted to say. Also, I wanted to say that I leave my apartment walking on the street with like a large bag of bottle deposits. And I hear a voice say, "Excuse me, you dropped," and I turn and look to where I dropped whatever. And then I hear "our wedding ring." So, I don't know, I guess I made this face, this one. And the guy's like, "You didn't have to look like that. It was a joke." Well, first of all, male individual that you were, you don't talk to women like that if you want a good response. And were you planning the ugly response towards me because of my response? I didn't even look at him. You don't even know what it looks like. So I'm taking a poll as to what prompted that. Was it my outfit? Was it my backpack with helmet? And my large bottle deposit bag? Was it my hair? Or this lipstick? I'm taking a poll. People are crazy. I was just thinking, when I see something like this, like a large plastic bag dumped, if a human decided to take a dump like a dog and then decided to put his own dump in a plastic bag and leave it in the middle of the path. Okay, I think I'm answering my own question. Male individual passed by on the street on Central Park West with a huge black plastic bag filled with bottle deposit. Remember? Bottle deposit? And he says, as he passes by, "Love the shirt, girl." Then I re-enter the park and I see two men sitting on a bench, you know, like this, looking at the shirt. Those guys approved, I'm sure. I think I'm answering my own question. I think I have to only wear the shirt in the comfort and the security of my own apartment. I can't go out wearing this anymore. So yesterday, I get hit on while I'm by myself. Yes, I was amongst a large crowd, but I was obviously by myself. And I'll just call this person number 4 because he was wearing a top. Do men call them tops? That said 4, and I think it was like a football thing. It was green. And he comes up to me and says, "So you're here to see the fireworks?" And I said, "Yes." And then he looks at me and I said, "I put on my Woolman Rink pseudo security guard." I said, "Is there something that you need, sir?" And he's like, "I'm just trying to make conversation." I turned away and walked away. So I have nothing against the content of what this clown character said. It was okay. However, to prove masculinity and to prove his manhood, do not approach a woman who is alone. approach a woman who's with a group of other women. And that's how you could prove and secure the identity of manhood. I'm not going to say, do you agree? There's no question here. There's no challenge. This is just what it is. Because it's difficult, I would suppose. So there. And the lesson to me, for me personally, because there's all those two sides of the story, is what is the ilk of the individual that feels comfortable enough to approach? Maybe I have to up my game, okay? It has been said to me in the past that, an individual of this ilk would try with various different people until there's a score, which means, some sort of positive response. I did not give a positive response. And sure enough, I saw this individual approaching other women, one at a time in this large gathering, and there I go. There it is. Just to be clear, there's no game I'm playing, and I'm not upping any game. I dress how I want, when I want, and I am choosing to my benefit or to my ill benefit the manner in which I dress depending upon the circumstances and the situation. The other day, I had my nerd glasses on, and I had difficulty with docking the bike, and so some guy decides to say to me, I'll help you with that if you need help. And I was like, he's like, I've done it a million times. I'm thinking in my mind, I've done this, I think City Bike, I've docked bikes over 5,000 times. So I said, I've done it too a lot. Now, in all my nerdness, is that considered like a hit? Was I hit on? Would he have helped the guy? I mean, these people are like 25, at least 25 years younger than me. I'm going to call that taking a hit once again, because I didn't tell the rest of the story by the time I reached the third station. The third bike, whatever, within the one station, I was able to dock the bike. But the guy was there, willing to help me until I saw it through, I guess. And he saw it through. I hate waiting for people. I do not stand in New York City, and I barely sit when I'm alone. So here's another winter situation that you see that statue over there? Which I like. It's kind of cool. It's purple. Some guy, as he's passing me by, I'm standing right over there, he's passing me by, and he says, you like that? It looks like a D, right? But he's not referring to the D as far as the body part. He's referring to the D as far as the device. My friend better show up fast. I'm telling you, I freaking hate waiting for people. Just cause, I'll tell you, a more positive stranger male interaction. Okay, real quick. So I was walking through Sheep's Meadow, and I get to the other side, and the fence is closed. So I tell the guy, as a parks person was there, I said, can't you just open the fence? Nope, you gotta go to the other. I said, I just came from there. And he was trying to get another group of people out, and I didn't even see the group of people. I said, well, I'm going to climb the fence. And somebody from the group, a male, a guy, who I didn't even see, yelled at, he goes, you got good legs. You can do it. I said, thank you. Now, that's the way to talk to a lady. I got to the fence, and I did climb it. But I did hurt myself, my wrists, because the underside of my wrists, they're all healed now. They were all bruised up. Because when I got to the fence, as I crossed over my legs, I decided to jump down, and my hands, I didn't release my hands quick enough, and the fence was like above the metal bar, and my wrists caught on the fence. But I did it. I hadn't done that like ever.